Okay, this is a quick overview of the Toothless costume. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces total. The main body, 2 stilt legs, 2 feet backs, 2 wings, and a tail. Basically, these are all attached by PVC piping. There's little holes in each one of the pipings where a wing nut is attached. That's actually located on the main body. First thing you're going to want to do with this costume is actually put the main body together before you actually start putting it on, otherwise you're going to have a really hard time. So you see here at the wings, there's a wing nut, and there's a little line to mark where the attach the wing and line it up properly. So I'm going to show you real quick how to put Toothless together. Hold that please. Thank you. So right there's the hole and the markup line. Just unscrew the wing nut. You can grab the other side PVC piping, just kind of wiggle it on there. Now you see the line and the holes matched up. This is the same for each piece, for both wings and for the tail. And don't worry, there's nothing sharp around here, everything's foam. So it gets semi-tight. Don't have to tighten it all the way. Just tuck the fabric in there and puff out the fabric for around the body. Another thing about the wings too is there is a double Velcro on them. There's a top and a bottom to help conceal this bar. There's Velcro along the body. You should find right here. The Velcro for the body is actually sewn in, but the Velcro for the wings is glued. You might want to replace that at some point with industrial glue to make sure that it doesn't come off. You can see there's this fuzzy Velcro matches up with the coarse Velcro. Just match up the bottom first, make sure that everything's end bar tucks in. I have to do that first. It's been a while. Okay, I flip them. Pull the spandex away from the Velcro because it will try sticking. And take the Velcro here and just line it up. And that makes the Velcro invisible. Do the same with the other wing. I always keep the wing nuts attached to the actual main body. Keeps from losing them. And if you ever do lose them, you can always get replacements at Home Depot or Lowe's. in. Oh, too far in. That's why. There we go. same with the Velcro on this side. Flip them. It's a little more difficult to flip them once you got the other wing on there. Set. Okay, now for the tail. Now the tail is probably the only part of the costume that's really fragile besides the head, because the head does have 2 hinges in the neck. And the tail is made out of multiple pieces. And so right here is the tail hole. And you can see right here it also has Velcro around the top of the tail. So the fabric up here, you can overlap it. But
I didn't say anything.
just videoing how to put the costume together first. I'm going to do a separate video of putting the costume on. Multi-step process. Dinner smells delicious.
It does, actually.
You're lucky you're at work all day. We're here smelling the deliciousness.
Think about what you just said. You said, I'm lucky that I'm at work all day.
Yep.
That's wrong.
But you weren't here smelling the deliciousness.
No, but I was over there dealing with assholes.
Okay.
Well, would you rather be hungry dealing with asshats or hungry smelling good food?
But I'm not hungry all day.
That's true.
It's like, come on boys, we are videoing. And just so you know, the wings are made out of PVC piping, so they are flexible. So unless you're actually bending these things completely 90 degrees, you don't have to worry about them breaking. And these are foam in between. Again, not breakable. All back scales are also made out of matte material that was sanded down and painted. So again, that's not going to break, but they might get ripped off, so be careful with children. The butt wings, essentially, are also on pivots, so they can open and close. I was eventually going to make them actually opening and closing, so if you decide you want to do that, you can do that. And the tail is the same way. Opens and closes. And the tail is very movable because it has a spine to it. And it does have some wire right here, so if you want to pose this tail a little bit more, you can.
Children love to try to ride this.
Yes, don't let people ride your costume. The biggest part is the head neck mechanism. They say the head can pivot up and down, side to side. You cannot control it yourself inside the costume, but you can move the costume around and give it more life. And in here, there is a little hook that's connected to a wire. This wire is connected to the head. So anytime you want to be on all fours, you have a helper or a spotter, take this and hook it on to a little ring right here. You can actually feel where it is. So what they'll have to do is lift your head up, pull this, and hook that right on there. And if you want to stand up on your two legs, ask them to unhook it, stand up, and the head will fall right down. You can see out of the sides of the neck, right here, here, both sides, and whenever you're on twos or if you're trying to guide yourself, you can see out of the bottom neck part here. Now, you will not have very good frontal vision, so you will need a spotter or a handler, somebody in front of you to guide you through the crowds and tell you when to turn, stand, you know, where you can go, because you cannot see directly in front of you, but you can see where you're walking on the ground.
Somebody behind you, keep people from trampling your tail.
That too. And that's it for the overview of the costume. My next video will be describing how to put it on.
Should make that fumbling noise. Like I have no idea what it